Welcome to Hard Traveling Geeks, a Traveler 5 actual play podcast presented by Geek at Arms. This is Season 1, The Brothers of Farbauti. A little bit of reminders of what we're doing here because it's been so very long. The Brothers of Farbauti are a smuggling syndicate that, according to Archduke Norris, were the ones responsible for murdering Migrant's wife, whose name was Don Tarmy. Roxor, a nobleman of all of your acquaintance, well, almost all of your acquaintance, put together this little task force to try and track down the Brothers of Farbauti and prevent them from causing any more trouble, because apparently they had been arming rebels all throughout the Spinward Marches and perhaps beyond. So you got yourselves thrown in prison so that you could make contact with Lincoln Lunt. You pumped him for information and got some additional names from him, including Morshan, who's apparently a sword worlder who seems to be high up in the organization. The dubiously named Captain Dr. Pepper, who was a ship's captain that Lunt previously worked with. A woman named Phyllis, who may or may not have been involved. It seems like maybe Lunt just had a crush on her. And then information about a deep space staging base somewhere between Gogesta and another planet that you have visited that I can't remember because I'm not looking at the map. Oh, Lysen. You haven't visited there yet. You didn't go that far over.
Okay, so that was not Cannibal World. Okay.
No, that wasn't Cannibal World. It's similar to Cannibal World because that was lousy, but Lysen is different.
Lousy's the name, not the quality, right?
Kind of both.
It was a great adventure, lousy pleasure.
Yes. Kevin is asking in the chat channel who was the person who endorsed us going undercover in a prison. That was Archduke Norris himself who arranged that.
Okay, and quick question. He is the Archduke of exactly how much area?
We've got the map here of the Spinward Marches.
Mm-hmm.
2 of those. Because he's in charge of all of the Spinward Marches officially, and at least within the Imperial borders. And also a lot of the Deneb sector, which is next door.
Okay.
He's in charge as far as the stars we can see.
Right, so I haven't finished this particular star chart, but more stars over there.
So we were endorsed by a government agency to do this.
Yeah, he's probably the highest authority in as far as you can get in a year.
Okay.
A rumor has it, by the way, you'd know this being former Imperial officers and people who are generally plugged in. Kazina might not know, but the rest of you would. Rumor has it that Emperor Strefan, the emperor of the whole Imperium, is kind of jealous and nervous about Norris because he's amassed so much power. But he can't really do very much about him because, for one thing, he's way, way on the frontier of the Empire, and also he is a major war hero. So that is pretty much the overall situation. You've got a few other minor objectives, including figuring out what the heck is up with Dinah and how she wound up on the ship full of space hobbits who were all missing or dead.
Evil space hobbits, probably.
Well, you don't really have any evidence that they're evil because, again, you did have all of your stuff with you. You were just in cold sleep on their ship.
Yep.
You don't know why. But it's not like they despoiled you.
I may have even paid them to get me off world, since apparently I'm a fugitive now and discredited.
Right. And I don't remember if I had covered this for you earlier, but the last thing that you had been doing before your fugue state was you were preparing a case against the LL branch of a mega corporation called Ling Standard Products on behalf of a local import-export business, which accused them of unfair pricing strategies, which doesn't really seem like the sort of thing that would get you blackballed and accused of murder, but who knows? All right, so then, last time, ages and ages ago, with Jace and Kazina both out of commission due to the deep space pox, you set your sights on the nearby Boughene system, a high-tech society likely to be able to treat the sickness. Fortunately, Dinah, whom you had picked up just recently, turned out to have decent skills as both astrogator and pilot, so she took over the controls from Jace, who was in quarantine and prescribed strict bed rest. Once you arrived, you had a bit of a run-in with a customs inspector named Darcy, but it didn't turn into anything problematic. Kazana and Jace were whisked off to a hospital under Sir Kevin's care, and they were given a slow drug treatment that greatly increased their metabolism so that they could be cured in only a couple of days instead of several weeks. While comatose, Kazana had a weird fever dream in which all of her most exclusionary experiences were crammed into one bizarre scenario. But while those two were recovering, Kevin and Dinah took the alien logs from the Anik Nova over to a linguist at the local university. She spent a couple of days analyzing the material and discovered that the people on the ship were from a minor human race known as the Pyushidim Kiishku. In their language, that translates to the void-traveling people. These are a short, hairless, red-skinned folk descended from the ancient Villani that forsook planetary life millennia ago and now just live entirely aboard their starships. They're usually found traveling around in the Vargar extents and are largely left alone because the Vargar don't consider them worth the effort of attacking. The Pyushidim Kishiku don't really seem like a likely group to have kidnapped someone or engage in human trafficking. And there's also the matter that Dinah's personal effects were transported along with her. So Dinah looked up her personal correspondence, which is largely 66 years out of date.
Mm-hmm.
And her personal assistant has said that the Alel government is convinced that she murdered several people, former clients, and then fled the system. So Dinah sent back an update with a request for more information, and if possible, any resources that could be sent her way. She attempted to encrypt the message to disguise its point of origin. Without any other pressing needs at the moment, you decided to let your cargo determine your next destination. So you purchased a load of exotic animals of some kind and set a course for a world called Yorbund, which has a need for the beasties. Now, Yorbund and Boughene are both fluidic atmosphere worlds. Their atmospheres are very exotic, not breathable by humans or normal terrestrial species. So these are going to be strange critters, whatever they are, and probably have like some kind of containment container. So you're not going to be like interacting with them at all because they would die. But anyway, Yorbund is slightly out of range, so you're headed first to Feri.
Is that the one that's
as you enter this?
Is that the one that's underneath our ship right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Doink.
Okay. Yeah.
So as you can see, this little triangle on the map indicates that there's a scout base here, and the B it's a B-class starport. So this is a fairly well-trafficked world, high-tech. Not quite as high-tech as where you came from. Actually, yeah, not quite as high as where you came from, but still decent place. And it's a satellite of a massive rocky planet in the habitable zone of its solar system. Because the world is tidally locked to its planet, the local day is a little bit more than 16 standard days long. And there's a lot of interference on your EM sensor, but it looks like there's 8 major cities on the surface. The interference comes from hundreds of thunderstorms sweeping across the globe. There's a high port settled at L4 Lagrange point, and according to the library data in your computer, it's a Class B port, full shipyard, and attached scout base, as I mentioned. But from the looks of things, most of the services are probably on the surface, because the high port only offers docking yards for very large ships incapable of landing. As you enter the controlled space near the planet, the starport hails you. Armed Poet, we have you on approach to Inman Downport, now sending directions for Landing Bay Delta 3 Baker. Welcome to Feri. There's a flat service fee of 50 Imperial credit per ton of displacement, and we read you at 200 tons. The fee covers life support, resupply, and berthing for 5 days. The controller goes on to give you directions to the Traveler's Aid Society facilities, various starport services, restaurants, hotels, and the like. She also instructs you to leave all weapons on board the ship and transmits a list of controlled and banned substances. Notably, your dominants are on that list. As you drop into the stormy atmosphere, visibility drops rapidly, but your sensors continue to operate fine, or at least as fine as your crappy sensors ever operate. Although the storm is intense, it's not actually very turbulent, and Jace brings you into a relatively gentle landing in an open-top structure situated on a hill. As the poet settles onto her landing gear, a pair of large clamshell doors close overhead. The material of the doors looks lightweight and semi-transparent, but it seems sturdy enough to keep out the wind and rain alike. The water below the ship is already draining away in every direction down the hill. By the time you reach the tarmac, there's a woman in wet rain gear waiting for you with a tablet. Just got to register your IDs and hand out trackers. Keep these with you at all times, please. Off-worlders caught without their tracker can be fined, jailed, deported, have their ships seized, or all of the above. So she hands out these plastic bracelets that just kind of clip on magnetically around your wrist. And once everybody's got their biometrics recorded and the trackers have all been handed out, she gives you a salute and says, "Welcome to Feri. Enjoy your stay." And then she hustles back out into the rain. According to the service schedule you've been given, you're rather far down the list for life support resupply. They've given you a 6-hour window starting 18 hours from now, so you have most of a day to kill. How would you like to spend it?
Do the trackers come in a variety of colors?
Sure, why not?
All right, Dinah asked for a hot pink.
Actually, in fact, this is a high enough tech world that this is a meta material, so just fiddling with it a little bit and you can change the color to your liking.
Sweet.
I slipped mine in Sir Kevin's back pocket.
Okay.
On the list of prohibited substances are our animals, our cargo. Are they allowed to come out and walk around and breathe, get some sunshine? Not there's a lot of sunshine here.
They're allowed to, but it would kill them.
Okay, then that's a bad idea.
Because they can't breathe the non-fluorine atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I look over at Jace and I say, it's very interesting that they would charge us so much for weight. And I do my little air quotes, weight. I said, I thought you'd slimmed up a little bit this year.
Not really, no. It's just, being sick. I just ate too much.
Ah, gotcha.
All those 2 days in the hospital bed.
Yeah.
Hey, they feed you well in there. Doesn't taste good, but they feed you a lot of it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
He must have eaten a lot since his metabolism was sped up by drugs.
Right. It's probably hard to get enough calories into you while under slow drug.
Well, that explains all the added weight that we're paying for.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Thank you.
Actually, the 50 credits per ton is a fairly reasonable rate.
How are we for money?
That's a good question because I never did get an answer on how much of those animals you wanted to buy.
Oh, yeah, because we just rolled for the prices.
Right.
So this not only will cause to say how much money we have, this will also give us the answer of how much we currently weigh.
Well, no, it's displacement tons, not actual weight.
Oh, okay.
Because they can't measure your mass from the, well, actually they could measure your mass from the surface, but they just do it by the displacement.
They could if I allowed it. Nobody's touching my mass. And that wasn't a dirty joke. I'm just saying they're not going. I got a bad feeling about this place, guys. I know we're supposed to be here, but something's just not kosher.
Yeah, didn't you learn math back in school? Part of the 3 R's?
Yes.
Reading, writing, mathematic.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Wait a minute. Weren't you in the back of the classroom cutting up all the time?
Yeah, who do you think was hitting you in the back of the head with spitballs?
Oh, that wasn't me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the densitometer would be going off the scale right now. So then you have 41 tons of space available. The purchase price is $75.60 per ton, and your ship's treasury was $79,080. Assuming you want to keep back at least like $5,000 for supplies, you could get 9 tons or anything up to that.
I want to go for 8 tons to have a little more in reserve. Sound good, everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Cargo master?
If I'm the cargo master, sounds good to me. I like negotiating, not doing the math. That's not my strong suit.
All right. 8 tons it shall be.
And are these a whole bunch of little creatures like goldfish, or are they big creatures like rhinos, or are we talking like lapdogs?
How about you describe it to me?
Okay, let's say they're like dachshunds with elephant trunks.
I was just thinking rodents of unusual size.
So I guess a little like that thing that Zorg had in his office in Fifth Element.
Hey, at least I got a cherry.
Yeah. Don't choke on it. Your aspirations.
So your current ship's treasury is $18,600.
And our docking per day came out to what based on our displacement?
It's a flat fee for 5 days of 1,000 credits.
Okay. Pretty good.
And that covers your docking fees and also the life support resupply. It does not cover fuel.
Mhm.
However, you have a pretty good feeling that you'll be able to get enough water to refuel.
Yep.
Does that also cover any poop cleanup from the animals?
Well, again, the animals are in sealed containers because of their atmospheric needs. So,
Okay, so they sleep in their own poop. Okay.
Yeah.
I just kind of
What?
picture them in giant hamster balls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of fuel, what's our path out of here? Looking back at the map, do we head back to Boughene and Pixie, and then Kenorb to Yorban, or are we gonna? Because that's where we got the longer jump gates.
no, that's the expo routes. Your path is going to go to Beck's World and then Yorband.
Okay.
And Beck's World is the place where you thought you might want to sell the weapons because it's an extremely low tech world.
All right.
See,
Sounds
tech
like
level
it.
4 seems like it was like World War I era. And so giving them a lot of like plasma projectors would probably be
Yeah,
both very profitable and a very bad thing for them.
We can change history. All right.
We can fast forward them to the Cold War.
I think you would probably fast forward them to Armageddon.
That would be the warm war.
Yeah.
Very warm.
Well, it would be the hot war, then cold after. And we're stopping here just to refuel and repair.
Just a
Well,
little
you don't really
sightseeing.
need any
Yeah,
repairs.
sightseeing
You
and that
haven't,
kind of thing, but no specific objectives other than getting the ship taken care of.
Right.
Not get
And then,
arrested.
Killing time on our own. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you've got 18,000 credits and most of a day to burn. Well, at least a tiny fraction of the local day, but most of a standard day.
Well, we should have about 8,000 credits because we need to keep 10,000 as if we have 0. Because if we say we have got 18,000, then we're going to walk in with about 6,300 left.
How about if I go ahead and deduct your
Our losings?
birthing costs now so that you don't accidentally...
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yep. Yeah, you got to pay in advance to knock on this world. And since the local day is 8 days long, what time of 8th day is it? Is it dawn that lasts a whole normal day, or what time of local day are we looking at?
We'll say it's something equivalent to mid-morning. It's kind of hard to tell since the sky is extremely cloudy.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not dark. You can see your way around.
All right. Well, let's check out some of the local cuisine and shopping.
Dinah, for some reason I knew you were going to want some food.
Don't we always want food?
No, not always. Well, of course, Jace, but yeah.
It's like Mogu is still with us.
Yeah. And you said we have 2 people that are still being treated, or is everybody healed up now?
They're in good health now.
Okay.
So, bar and grill, is that what we're looking for?
Yeah. And see if we can catch some news on what's happening.
And
We want to
I'd
hit
also
one of the close to the Starport tourist places, or go off the beaten path a little bit and find one of the more local establishments.
What do you think, Kevin? I mean, Sir Kevin or Kazna?
I don't want to try one of those chain places. Let's get somewhere that's, this world only. And also, I want to look for legal handgun ranged weapon stores that are legal as we're walking around.
In this place, all weapons are illegal. It's extremely restrictive on weapons.
What
You're
was
allowed
your
to own them, but
technology
the
level?
tech level is 11.
Oh, okay. So I did leave my gun back at home because they would probably find it.
Yes, weapon detectors are a thing at this tech level. And also, Jacob, I don't know where your microphone is, but I'm hearing your chair squeaking a lot.
How is this?
Your voice is much louder and your chair is much quieter. That's good.
Okay.
It's not as fun to not ride the lightning, huh?
Well, good thing you bought that chair silencer.
Well, I remember that week when you had to set your microphone on the floor because it was so loud.
I still don't have no idea how that happened.
All right, so Kevin was voting for a chain restaurant. Dinah's
not a
voting
chain.
for not a chain. Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we're going to
try
go off the
something
beaten
local.
path.
I've got an iron stomach. Let's find the dirtiest hole in a wall I guess we can find at this tech level.
So you find the equivalent of the greasy lunch counter.
A question on the no weapons. That doesn't include knives, right? They're talking firearms.
No knives longer than say 2.5 inches.
So it's California.
Or whatever that is in centimeters. Because
Actually, I
this
think
is a
that's
sci-fi setting and
Alabama
it should be
too.
metric.
It's sci-fi California.
Sci-fi California is a pretty good comparison, except for the rain.
No, you
which
have
is more
rain
like
right
Sci-fi
now.
Seattle.
You
Not
can
right
check.
now. It's been a pretty nice day today.
Yeah. You can check it any time you like, but you can never leave.
All right, so you walk into this place and you get the obligatory brusque waitress who shouts your order at a chef in some strange code. And did you bring anything in particular with you? You were talking weapons before.
Dinah does bring her briefcase with her.
Okay, so you got your computer.
Yeah.
The computer, yeah, but more interested in the privacy kit, the bug jammer, the scrambler, and that kind of thing. Doesn't like being recorded without her knowledge.
Yeah. I have my blackjack and my tech knife concealed as inconspicuously as possible.
Inside your leg. Gotcha.
Didn't say that.
Storing stuff inside his leg, remember, requires a surgical procedure, so probably not.
Greg is trying to open me up. That is amazing.
Dinah, are you doing anything with or about the tracker that they're making you wear?
No, I'll leave that on. But then if we start to discuss anything that I would like to keep quiet, I'll turn on the scrambler unit. They will know our position, but hopefully they won't be able to listen in on what we're saying.
All right. Now, to get to some place that's local cuisine and not catering specifically to the starport, you do have to walk for a little ways. So by the time you get there, you're like drenched. Fortunately, the local establishments appear to be accustomed to that, and they don't seem to mind you bringing in several gallons of water with you. So you're settled around in a corner booth with a round table, nice soft booth cushions. Slightly ripped in places and the stuffing is coming out.
What I want to know is, did Jace shake himself off when he walked in the door? And water droplets go everywhere? I guess not.
Well, I think you'd be the one that would make that the most dramatic with your who was it your model after?
Yeah, the guy I patterned after.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Yeah, from Renegade. Yes. So yes, I did. I actually did shake a little bit, and I've got it kind of pulled back. Yeah. So there were some water droplets that went places.
Of course, you did it in slow motion.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Jace blowing in my face, so the hair was going everywhere. Yeah.
Right.
What lustrous hair, such body.
Why, thank you.
The hostess puts her hand on her chest.
It happens.
Yes.
Almost everywhere I go.
He's well conditioned.
Yep. Kazna is just not buying any of it, I think.
Whether she is or not, we don't know. She's muted.
Eyes on the prize.
There it is.
So what are you talking about over your meal?
Somebody pass the salt.
There you go.
Thanks.
There's an upgrade for the ship I think, that we should think about looking into.
Pray tell, what is the upgrade?
A remote control switch.
For the toilet?
For the ship. That way, if we get into trouble, we could just have it come to us.
Oh.
Just whistle for it, huh?
How much does that cost?
I don't
That is
know.
a good question.
Well, I
Because there
think
might be a lot that would go into that because it would have to be to clear the hangar wherever it is.
Yeah. And handle what was it? We're 9 tons? Is that how much we weigh? Or displace?
200 tons.
200 tons. Okay.
Well, it's basically just like a control for the the controls, like a remote control car.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so you'd want to actually be able to pilot it remotely and not just have it like fly with an expert system toward you?
Yeah.
So would we keep the console in Dinah's briefcase?
Well, I am
Probably.
a pilot.
Yeah, probably. I was wanting it for myself, but that works too.
Oh, well, I mean, you could strap it to your back if you wanted. It's fine.
It doesn't have to be big.
Okay. I'm trying to picture this, and I'm just not picturing it, Chase.
It's going to require you to have like a VR headset and a full, like, what are the HOTAS control surface. Have a fold-up desk.
Oh, that would be amazing to see Chase carry all of that.
So if you wanted to try and find a local place that might be able to price that out for you, you could do that.
Maybe that would work better after we got rid of our cargo. Have a little more cash on hand.
Yeah, I didn't figure we'd be getting it now. It was just kind of like, this might be fun to have in general.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if maybe you had heard on, across the airways that there was a sale going on here on this planet or this post or something, and that's why we were here, was to buy some remote control software or something.
No, it's just something that literally popped into my head like 3 minutes ago.
Sounds good to me.
Because if we ever get into trouble, we can just pilot the ship to us. Like if we're stranded in the middle of the ocean after, swimming for a long time.
Yeah, or going to gas stations that want to shoot us and blow us up and all that jazz.
Especially if we could control the weapons from there as well.
Okay, so are we going to have like a major overhaul of our control panels?
Oh, it'll just be like it'll basically be like a little robot that controls it for us, and we just control the robot from a distance.
Okay, Scottbot, we had him. Whatever happened to him?
We left him on another planet because he didn't like us anymore.
We fired him.
Well, no, I didn't fire him.
No. We fired the two bad people out of the cargo bay of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did. That is true.
I'll turn on the scrambler unit.
They tried to kill me.
How was that, Brian? Was that good table talk?
Yes.
Okay, good.
In fact, Migrant, give me either a recon or knowledge agent roll.
Okay, recon or knowledge agent. And they're about the same, so I'll go with knowledge agent. What was the mod on it?
Make it a 3D, no mods.
Okay.
All right, excellent.
Oh,
Very nice.
Thank you.
Something has been just niggling at the back of your head. A few minutes ago, a couple of people came in. They sat down kind of across the restaurant from you. And as soon as Dinah turned on her scrambler kit, one of them is like looking at something in his hand and kind of leans forward. And you suddenly get your spider sense starts tingling. And you notice that these people actually have been paying kind of paying attention to you.
Do I recognize them?
You do not.
Okay.
They look to be locals.
Okay. As gently as I can, I kick Kazuna in the shin. Not like hard, but just to get her attention.
Oof.
No. It was just a tap. Okay. And I look over at you and I say, and what shoulder? Are they over my right shoulder or left shoulder?
They're actually, you can kind of see them at maybe like 10 o'clock.
My 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so they're over Kazuna's right shoulder.
Okay. So I kind of look at Kazuna and I kind of lean down just a little bit like I'm a little bit bored. I put my hand and I say, Kaz, there's a couple of very interested people that are over your shoulder there. My spidey sense is going off and I don't trust them one bit.
Was that so quiet that only he could hear it, or the rest of us at the table could hear it?
I was saying it just enough that you guys should be able to pick up some of it. I was hoping that Kazuna could understand everything.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Oh, Kasna, I'm sorry, you've got something stuck in your teeth. I'll pull out my cosmetics kit with the mirror so she can look and get that thing out of her teeth.
Yeah, I'm doing my cat watching tennis thing between you two then. Is the scrambler, like, do we know the scrambler's on? Did you do this in a way that we would notice? Okay. I think I can figure it out and look in the mirror, which is good because I think I have a little bit of target fixation once I see people in the mirror. I wouldn't have wanted to turn around and stare at them. Could I, like, on an individual basis, could I take any of them, do I think?
Individually, yes, you probably could, both of them, or either of them, rather. There's a man and a woman. They don't look particularly beefy.
Okay.
And you don't really have the knowledge or the skills to evaluate whether or not they could handle themselves, particularly when they're sitting down.
All right. Well, I'll give a little shrug.
Quick other question, Brian. When I noticed them, would I have noticed a type of insignia or a type of uniform or a type of something that might stand out to me?
They are both wearing civilian clothing, or what you take to be civilian clothing in this place. However, it's kind of bulky in layers.
Oh.
If this were you would definitely have something hidden in that kind of clothing.
Okay.
So who among us does Dinah know to be light-fingered?
Probably be Sir Kevin or Jace.
Okay.
One is Sam.
I do have some bug dots. If you happen to walk that direction for some other reason, like you're going to the restroom or you want to ask the waitress something after she's already gone back, drop them near that table. We can pick up on what's being said.
I'll do it.
I would say that's probably actually mostly a migrant.
Oh, yeah, he's our super spy.
A spy skill, yeah.
Yeah, that's tradecraft. I've ever heard of it.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I apologize. Yes, so Dinah, that would be me.
So here you go, and I hold it in my hand as I'm pointing to the menu that's in front of him, so that he can reach out. Oh yeah, I see what that is, and then catch the bug from out of my hand as I drop it.
Yeah, and I just say, no, I don't like that. It gives me gas.
Well, I understand that. It does do that.
In fact, I need to step out, and I need to step to the restroom real quick.
If you're going to do that, you need to go over there. You're not going to do that over here.
Oh, I'm not going
that way.
I'm going to do it over there. I'm not going to do it here.
Well, you are a true gentleman.
Well, sometimes. So I'm gonna get up, Brian, and I'd like to casually walk by. So as I'm walking past our table, do I know which way the restroom is, or some type of facility that I can use to release gas or whatever?
We'll say that the restroom is located somewhere that you can justify passing by their table.
Okay, so I'm going to walk past basically the left of them. I'm going to assume it's going to be behind the lady, and I will just gently toss it to where I'm going to try to be able to stick it to the bottom of her boot, like on the heel. Is it that small, Dave?
It's about the size of a dime.
You upgraded your kit in Boughene, so it's actually just like a tiny microdot type.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll try to, unless of course they're wearing a trench coat and I can't see the boot. If I can see the boot, I would just try to drop it right there to where it would hit kind of the back of the boot.
Sure.
The heel area. Would that be okay?
So give me a 4D recon roll for this one.
4D, okay.
So that is an effect of -1, which is not bad enough that they noticed you, but it's not good enough that you placed the bug properly. Okay. So you drop it and you try to hit the heel of her boot, but it misses and lands on the floor instead.
Okay.
We should still be able to pick up their conversation, but it won't be mobile once they leave. We won't be able to keep listening to them.
Correct. And I'm just going to go in real quick and wash my hands.
All right. So while Migrant is in the washroom, Dinah is picking up the conversation. The man says, I don't know. Something's interfering. I think they're onto us. I think we should move.
Can I have that broadcast to? We have our own comm system with our own comm dots. Can I have that so we all hear it on our earpieces?
Sure.
Okay.
Actually,
So I'll turn it on
give me
for
a 2D comms roll to get that configured on the fly. Do you have comms?
I don't have comms specifically, no.
Do you have like electronics or something like that? Let's see. What have you got?
Sensors?
Make it actually, you've got Jack of Trades. So make it a 3D deck.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Ooh, very good one.
All right. So yeah, you managed to get that routed to everybody's comm units, and you're all getting it direct into your audio, your ear canals through the comm dot. So Migrant can hear it in the washroom also.
Yep. Migrant, turn off your comm while you're in the bathroom.
Okay, sorry.
Stop broadcasting.
Okay.
Actually, no, really, really high tech. So it's got a bypass for your jammers also. I was like, hey man, you got a jammer running and you're trying to use wireless comms. But it's all interconnected in the same system. So
Yeah, kind of like my internal piping.
Yeah. I'm jamming external listening devices, not my own. Using her personal computer too, with the intelligent interface that's also tied into her clothing, computer weave one, and the database times 100. Gonna run them through facial recognition.
all right.
It's that will certainly take a while, knowing it doesn't know everybody in the galaxy,
Right.
but there's a good chance it will know anybody who is involved in the law in some way. If they are police officers, if they are criminals, decent chance she would know who they are. That's the kind of people that she keeps files on.
Those would be the kind of people that you would keep files on in a LEL. You're several parsecs away from home, though. So you would have to...
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, plus my files are 6 years out of date. That's a good point. I've been asleep that whole time. And so has my tech been.
So, I mean, you could possibly have your expert systems hack into the local databases, but it would take quite a bit of time. So that's something that you might be able to get in a couple of days, but for right now, you're not going to get that info.
Yeah. Okay.
How many exits are there of the building that we obviously see?
Well, you see the main exit that you came in. There's also an emergency exit at the back that is, from the looks of it, is probably alarmed. And you assume that there's probably a delivery kitchen door back in the kitchen, but you haven't been able to verify that or put eyes on it.
And when I come back to the table, I say, and you don't want to use the washroom as an exit. Trust me.
Not for at least 15 minutes.
Yep.
What is your immediate response to this conversation that they're having, though?
Well, I dropped my knife, and I asked the waitress for another one.
Okay.
The knife I dropped, I actually put into my pocket.
All right, so you've got a
butter knife.
Yeah.
Or something.
At best, a steak knife in your
Yeah.
pocket. Kazuna, any response immediately?
No, I want to be ready to follow them if they leave.
Okay. Kevin?
I want to kind of go towards the kitchen and be ready to cut them off if they want to go towards the kitchen.
All right, and Jace.
Sounds like we have most everything covered, so I'm just going to go with the flow.
All right. So Kevin stands up and starts walking to the kitchen. And at that moment, the two people jump up out of their seats, turn, and they both got pistols pointed at you.
You, all of us at the table, or you, somebody who's standing?
One of them is aimed at Kevin, and the other one is covering the table.
Guys, we're in space, California. You're not supposed to have guns.
Down, down. One of them points over at the hostess, says, on the ground, you, on the ground. All of you are coming with us. And the man jerks his head over to the restroom and says, go grab the other one. I got these.
Okay, looks like we're going with you.
Right. Kevin is surrendering. How about Jace?
Begrudgingly.
Okay. Anybody intending to resist?
What's the distance to the person holding a gun on the table?
They're about maybe 6 meters away from you. And remember, they're still kind of behind you, and you're sitting down at the table.
Can I see what kind of pistol they're holding at a glance?
Yes, they look to be. You don't really know guns very well, but they look like pretty serious hardware.
Like, do they look like they're energy slugs?
Yeah,
Energy.
they're laser weapons.
Okay. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to try anything from that distance then. I'll slowly get down. I'm only getting down to my knees first, though. Keep it
Okay.
honest.
Well, Koski, remember you're holding a mirror, so if they do start shooting lasers, you're all set.
For at least about a quarter of a second before it burns right through that mirror.
But they wouldn't expect that, would they?
It's true. Migrant, you've heard the orders to get down and somebody telling them to grab the guy in the washroom. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'd already come back to the table.
No, they moved while you were still separated from the rest of the group.
I got you. So one of them is coming towards the washroom?
Yes. Hasn't come in yet, but you know that he's coming.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not strong enough to rip the wash basin off the wall.
You might be able to rip off the the towel rack or something.
Oh, you know what? I want to if there's a toilet, I want to grab the back of the basin of the toilet, the cover, and stand back behind the door.
All right. So the door bangs open, and you see you don't see it because you're behind the door. Actually, you just see the gun enter and kind of hesitates for a second as the guy's obviously looking around for you.
Is it my move or his move?
You've got the initiative there since he doesn't know where you are.
Oh, cool. Because I want to swing the heavier object that I have in my hand directly at the gun itself or his hand.
All right.
If I can see that.
Give me a 2D fighter roll then.
Okay. 2D fighter roll.
Nice. All right. So you bring that lid down on the gun arm and smack the gun right out of his hand.
Yeah.
And you can tell he immediately takes several steps backward. So the gun is on the ground. The rest of you hear like a sharp banging sound, and then the clatter of something falling on the tile. Kazana's on her knees. Kevin is, I presume, got your hands raised or something.
Right.
But you're the only one actually on your feet right now.
So with that distraction, Dinah is going to slowly, not drawing attention to herself, turn off the scrambler and close her briefcase.
Okay. What's Jace doing?
Start moving towards the people who are trying to take us.
Aggressively, or are you just kind of sidling?
Hands raised, slowly. They want me to go with them. I'm going to get right up there with them.
Okay. What about Kevin?
I'm doing the same as Jace. I'm trying to be non-threatening this whole time.
Okay. And let's see, Kazana.
I'm staying put for now.
All right.
I'll turn around. I'll rotate so I'm facing the person with the gun.
As Kevin and Jace start kind of moving forward, the woman swings her pistol around and points it directly at Kevin and says, "You stop right there." Migrant, what are you doing?
Am I still out of her eye shot and the guy is still near enough to me?
Yeah, the guy has retreated out of the bathroom at least a step or two. You can see the gun on the floor, but you can't see him.
You can't see him.
Right, because you're still behind the door.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So I want to pick up the gun and drop it in the toilet.
All right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So coming around the side of the door, you grab the gun and you turn toward the toilet, and now the guy can see you. And he looks, now that you got a good view of him, he looks like somebody who can handle himself. And he shifts his balance onto the balls of his feet forward, and it looks like he's about to come at you.
Cool. So I'm going to toss the gun over into the toilet, and I'm going to launch myself at him.
All right. So give me a 2D fighter roll.
Okay. I'm really hoping this works because I have a plan.
All right.
The first rule of Bathroom Fight Club.
All right. So I beat you by 3. So take 3 to any of your physical stats.
Okay.
And
3
he's got you in a hold now.
physical stats. Where? The UPP.
Yep. One of the first 3 entries.
So take 1 off of each of those.
No, take 3 off of one of them.
3 off of one of them.
Yeah. A single injury has to all go onto one
I got you.
statistic.
Okay.
And remember that reducing your strength will reduce your fighter abilities. Yeah. Reducing your dex will affect your gun skills.
Yeah.
And reducing your con will reduce how many hits you can take. Okay.
Do I tell you which one I took off, or can you see it?
No, I can see it. I took a look at your character card.
Okay.
All right. So taking 3 off of con, instead of an arm hold, we'll say that he's actually got you in a bit of a chokehold.
Okay.
The rest of you are hearing the scuffle back in the bathroom. You can't see them yet, but you know that from the sounds in your comm dots that Migrant's getting into it.
Other gun flinching yet?
Yeah, her head is starting to turn that direction.
I want to go for her. I just don't know exactly at what moment.
All right, so you're biding your time for the moment?
Yeah, let's see. So I'm facing her. I'm on my knees. Is there any furniture like between us? Or
in my imagination, I see a table with 4 chairs, kind of like not directly between you, but kind of in the path.
Okay. I think I want to lunge at her then, but like I want to lunge at a chair first. So I want to kind of like grab the chair first and throw it towards her and up, and then dive like through it. To the person.
Is this more of a distraction, or is this an attack?
More of a distraction. I'm trying to close the distance.
All right, so then give me a 2D athlete check. Do you ever play Feng Shui, Dave?
A good while back, but yeah. My favorite bit of that is the shotgun rule. Before you shoot anybody, you have to make a chick-chick sound.
Is Feng Shui, is that the like action movie or like kung fu movie system?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Effective 1. All right, so you fling the chair, and that gets her bewildered enough that you can close the distance.
Okay.
Kevin and Jace, Kazuna has just bowled between you. You know, this chair goes flying by, and then she's following it very closely.
Sounds like it's time for Nara to run behind her then.
Is the gun still on me?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to just be like, kind of raise my hands more, kind of get her attention still on me for a second. Like slight movement, but enough to like get her attention.
All right, so as Kazuna's coming, the woman fires her pistol, but she very deliberately doesn't fire at you. It looks like it's a warning shot, and it breaks one of the windows. Well, it burns a hole in one of the windows. And a few moments after it does, all of the windows shatter, and you've got bullets and laser beams shooting in at like either end of the restaurant, very obviously aimed at where people aren't. But there's definitely more people outside with weapons. Migrant, you are rushing this guy, so give me a 2d6 fighter roll.
Okay, but he has me in a chokehold, right?
Oh, right, that's right. We'd already gone through this. You're in the chokehold.
No, that's fine. So can I respond to that chokehold?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'd like to be able to do is, so can you tell me how, is he behind me with his arm around me, or his hands in front of me choking me?
He's kind of to one side. He's got one arm around the back of your head, and he's pushing his shoulder up into your windpipe, and then he's got the other one on the back of your head. So it's a control thing, but he's not got you like really firmly under control.
Okay. All right. Do I have freedom of my legs and feet?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I want to kick as hard as I can at one or both of his knees.
All right.
Like the side of his knees. So is that a fighter roll?
Yes. 2D
The 2D. Okay.
versus his.
Okay. 2D.
It's a very aggressive hug. All right, so you get a good hit on one of his knees. He's trying kind of trying to do the same thing. He's trying to bring a knee up into your stomach.
Yeah.
But you deflected and you managed to injure him a little bit.
Okay.
And at about this point, you hear the gunfire and the windows and stuff exploding outside.
Oh my! Is that distracting to him as well?
Apparently not. No, he seems to take it in stride.
Okay. All right.
Dinah, what are you doing in response to the gunfire from outside?
Looks like she's complaining.
Other than yes.
She's worried about service instead of dying.
Filling out a survey.
Should have gone to the restaurant at the end of the universe. I keep telling you all that.
She's opened that computer back up and she's on Yelp.
Yeah, I asked the waiter for some more coffee. She's not going to bring any to me. So I pick up my coffee, really determined and in a bit of a snit, and start marching my way towards the combat.
Oh, my word.
All right, how about Kazana? You've got the momentum here now. You're headed at this woman.
I'll pull up short, just short enough to knock her back. But
all right.
I'm not gonna try to go all the way into her now that I know she's covered.
All right, so I won't make you roll for that. It's since you're not trying to actually get a effect out of it. So you check her a little bit, and she takes a few steps back, and now she's got both hands on her gun. And since you're the closest, she's pointing at you. Jace, what you doing?
How much distance is there now between me and the people with the guns?
You've got just a couple of feet. You could take 2 steps and put your hands on the woman. If that were appropriate, but you are kind of in a fight. So. Her partner is
first.
Her partner is kind of around the corner where the restrooms are.
Yeah, we're still fraternizing back there, by the way.
Yes.
What type of gun does she have? Does it happen to be a beam weapon?
It is a beam weapon. You recognize it as a common weapon among the sword worlders, actual military pistol.
Yeah, I want to wrestle it out of her hands.
Okay.
We're not in the sword worlds, right?
You are
We're
not.
on the frontier, okay.
So that's going to be...
Yeah, sword worlds are kind of southwest of where you currently are.
And I'm guessing this is going to be fighter.
That vicinity.
Can I do it like Sherlock Holmes and use my intelligence to know where to hit her elbow to pop it out and grab it?
I'm going to say no.
I tried.
That was a really nice negotiation.
Yeah, it was
It was nice
The
negotiation.
negotiations were short.
It was so subtle. It was so subtle. I thought he was going to give in to you. That was amazing.
I did have to stop and things like, okay, see, background. No, military training would not be that kind. Migrant might have made the...
No modifier, though?
No modifier, just 2D. It's contested by hers. 1 versus my 3. All right, so you do not manage to get her weapon, and she pistol whips you for your treble, so you could take 2 to the physical stat of your choice. Kevin, what are you doing?
While she's pistol whipping him, I'd like to punch her. Just as hard as I can in the face.
So, give me the 2d6 fighter roll.
Can I use dexterity or strength?
Strength.
Okay, this is not going to go well, but it was worth it, guys.
Since she is already engaged with Jace at this exact moment, she has no ability to defend against you. So you don't hit her really well, but you do give her a good sock in the jaw, and she staggers back a little bit. So, Migrant, you have freed yourself from the chokehold.
Cool.
And this guy is now he's backing away from you.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's backing away from me. freed from the chokehold. Is he heading towards his partner, or are we still back away from his partner?
In just a couple of steps, he'll be back out into the dining room towards his partner.
Okay. Wow, this is crazy. So, just for a moment, I want to look at him, and I'm not trying to scream where everybody in the world can hear me, but I want to look at him and say, "Who hired you?"
He looks a little bit bewildered, and he says, "We work for Mylene."
Okay, what's your beef with us?
You don't have much time for like lengthy conversation here. He stumbled back out into the dining room.
Okay.
The rest of you have all seen the guy come back in. He's got his hands up in a fighting stance, but his weapon is no longer in evidence. And the woman shouts, "We've got more than enough people outside to take you all out. Surrender."
Okay. Whose move is it?
Let's give it to Dinah because she's probably the one who's the least.
Okay.
The least currently occupied.
Right. I was thinking got the least adrenaline clouding her
Yep.
judgment.
Yep. And Dinah is just fed up with her whole thing. Asks 1 lump or 2 and throws the coffee at her face.
All right. A laser beam blows that table in the middle of the room just into flinders. It's like splinters and stuff flying everywhere. Came from outside. The woman with the coffee in her face is shouting, and she puts her left hand up. Too late to fend it off. She's got coffee in her eyes. Kazuna.
I'm just a little baffled. So the table just blew up. Who's closest to me? Like of known friendlies.
Probably Kevin.
Cool. I want to grab Kevin's hand, and I'll raise my hands, also his arm, at the same time.
Okay.
You know,
Kevin, do you cooperate with this?
I'll go along with this. It does kind of
some
sound
of us are smart enough not to try to fight our way out of this.
All right. What about Jace? You've just been pistol whipped.
And the lady that pistol whipped me is not doing well now.
She doesn't really seem to be injured or anything, but she did just tell you that there's she claims there's overwhelming force outside, and the table blew up to emphasize it.
Ha, tables blow up all the time. I don't believe you.
Right,
It's a
so
good
what
one,
are you doing?
Jace.
Well, going for the gun didn't work. Go for the legs.
Sweep the leg. All right, give me your fighter roll. Oh, that does not go
No, it
well
does
for you.
Mm-mm.
So you attempt to sweep the leg, and she just clubs you with the butt of the pistol. So you take 8 to another stat. Well, it could be the same one if you like.
And you also smell like coffee now.
And since it doesn't look like you have any stats that are that high, you are unconscious, or at least dazed enough that you're out of the fight momentarily. Migrant,
How close am I to either one of the people?
you are still within personal combat distance of the man. If you engage him, you'll be back out into the dining room.
Man, I do not want to do this. Am I able to rush back in the bathroom and grab his beam weapon?
Yeah, you probably could.
I'm gonna rush in, grab it, and I guess can I make it back to the doorway, or am I going to stay in the bathroom?
You can get turned around back toward the doorway, but let's
Okay.
get another round of everybody else.
Yep. All right, so I go to get his beam weapon, and I'm going to head back out.
Okay, so Kazuna and Kevin are in the midst of surrendering. Jace is on the floor. Dinah, what are you doing?
Did the woman yell that you're surrounded, or did that voice come from outside?
The woman yelled that, but then the laser
Okay.
blast from outside emphasized the point.
Right. Are there like blinds in the way? Can we see out the windows with all the holes?
You can now see out the windows, but all the rain is making it difficult to.
Yeah.
You can see that there's figures out there.
Okay, so it's not just a drone or some remote thing she has set up or something. There actually are real people out there shooting.
Looks
Okay.
like it.
I didn't think lasers worked that well in the rain. Not heavy rain like this, anyway. So I have
That's a good point.
two surrendering friends in here in the dining room area, right?
And one who appears to be incapacitated.
Yeah. All right. Dinah will also surrender, put her hands up kind of half-heartedly, leave her elbows down and her hands up only at like shoulder height.
Okay.
Not like hands up in the air.
Right. And so then the man is coming back out into the dining room, and he's got his hands up still. Migrant. Now you've got imagine you've got a short little hallway, goes into like a T junction. To the left is the dining room, and to the right it leads into the kitchen.
Can you see the dining room from the kitchen area at all?
Yes. Yeah, you can see probably out to like the hostess station and the front doors, and then maybe like the first booth against the outer wall from the kitchen.
So without giving anything away, if I step towards that T, towards the dining area, if I step towards that, can I shoot that gun out of her hand?
With a
beam weapon?
Yeah, I would say you need an effect of at least 5 for the called shot.
Yeah, I don't know that I've got that.
You'd be better off just going for a kill shot. Not to be violent, but it's kind of...
If I could tell what Kasna's thinking, I would try something, but I cannot tell what she's thinking. I'm going to keep the beam weapon, and I'm going to sneak over into the kitchen.
All right. So you push your way through the door to the kitchen, and just as you do, the back door is kicked in. There's a man in heavy rain gear with a rifle coming in, and as soon as he sees you, he shouts, "Drop it!"
Okay. Do we go around or do I act?
Everybody else is surrendering or unconscious, so I'm going to let you carry it for now.
Can I tell if he is uniformed or not?
It does not look like he's wearing a uniform of any kind, but that is definitely military hardware he's got in his hands.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, I just I'm a big fan of corporal punishment, not capital punishment. So
I think corporal punishment got promoted. He's a sergeant now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, you're right about that. All right. So I'm going to, I'm not really going to flinch at him. I'm just going to place the gun. Is there a table in front of me?
Yeah, there's a counter right next to you.
Okay. I'm going to put the gun on the counter and step back towards the door that I just came into, but not go all the way out of it.
All right. In fact, it's the expo counter. So Dinah, you see Migrant's hand come out and set the pistol on the counter there through the little window thing. And the guy takes a few cautious steps forward. Good military discipline, it looks like. And then out in the dining room, somebody shoulders open the emergency door, and somebody else comes in through the main door. And they're all dressed really similarly in this heavy rain gear, kind of shapeless, hiding their stature. And the woman's still, kind of wiping coffee out of her eyes. So, Dinah, your move.
Dinah grabs a napkin off a nearby table and hands it to the woman.
All right. So, would it be safe to say that you're all surrendering here?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
But I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I'm not surrendering, though.
He's being taken in, but not surrendering.
What about the rest of you? Are you going along with what's happening here?
Oh, yeah. I'm surrendering.
Yes.
My body flops.
Right. Jace just kind of lies on the ground and moans a little bit. All of you out in the dining room are being put into like zip tie handcuffs. And then Migrant, the kitchen door kind of bangs against your back. The guy with the rifle has not come close enough for you to grab it or engage him in hand to hand.
Okay.
But there's somebody coming back in from behind you.
Okay. So I'll just step carefully. I'll just step, I guess, to my left and let the door come open so that I'm facing I'm facing the counter, but yet I see to my right and see to my left. But
Okay.
I'm not going to make any sudden moves.
Rifleman keeps his bead on you, and you see coming through the door there's another guy in rain gear, and he's got a pair of like zip tie handcuffs ready to go, and he's got another rifle in his left hand, kind of up on his shoulder.
Okay.
He says, "Hands behind your back."
And I look at him, and I very cautiously put my hands slightly behind myself.
All right. So he secures you, zip ties your hands together, and then you're all marched out into the rain. And they seem to be in a bit of a hurry now. And they've got a vehicle waiting for you, kind of a large people mover, and they put you all in the back. And then they
I'm
drive
sorry.
off.
Did we throw your kidnapping behind schedule?
And from their conversation, one of them says, "We've got about 3 minutes. Go, go, go!" And they take you driving off into the rain, leaving the ruins of this poor restaurant with all of its shattered windows and broken doors behind.
Did we see any casualties?
The staff are all,
or did nobody got killed?
No, nobody got killed. All of the kitchen staff. It looked like actually the kitchen staff had evacuated like really fast, and they let him go. And then the waitresses they all hit the deck as soon as the fight started. They were hiding under tables and such.
Gotcha.
So during your little car ride here, you managed to get Jace revived. You can put your constitution back up to 3.
That's what I've been messing with.
I presume you've got lots of guns in the car and you're all secure. Is there anything you want to do or say during this trip?
So dinner's on you?
One of them chuckles a little bit and says, "Yeah, I suppose we didn't give you time to pay your check, did we?"
We'll just put it on your tab.
Hey, I'll take being knocked unconscious if it means I don't got to pay for my dinner.
Is that a standing offer?
Possibly.
And I just cut my eyes over at Sir Kevin and Kazana, with a very inquisitive look on my face, just directly at both of them, hoping they can see me.
I try to decipher what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I'm watching guardedly. I kind of nod my head towards Jace. Look where this got us.
And I want to look at one of the guys and say, "Who are you people?"
He kind of glances at one of the other guys who looks back at him levelly and shakes his head.
I'm going to assume they got the wrong people and this was all a misunderstanding, and you should just go ahead and let us leave now.
Oh, please tell me you said that out loud.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the guy that is apparently the leader just snorts.
See, I was right. Do you find it funny?
How evil do they seem?
They don't really seem evil. Based on your military experience, you'd say that this is some kind of a commando squad. They seem fairly well disciplined. Maybe not real experienced, but they've got definite military training.
See, if they're not real experienced, that proves my point even more. And that is not out loud because I'm not aware of that.
Right. Brian, if I may ask you, let me step out of game just for a moment. Can you remind me of the M name that the guy called out? Because I meant to write it down, but I didn't.
The M name at what point?
When I asked him, I asked the guy. Yeah.
Myelene.
Okay. When it's my turn, I want to ask a question.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I just look over at who I think is the alpha here.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Myelene?
He gives a kind of a withering look at the guy that you got in a tussle with. Says, fine. Colonel Myelene is our commanding officer. You'll be meeting him shortly.
Okay. Can I have a little dialogue, or is that okay?
Sure.
Is that
yeah.
enough? Okay.
Go ahead.
So we're a part of an exercise, or you think we're some kind of troublemakers?
I am not authorized to give you that information. Whatever Colonel Mylene wants you to know, he'll tell you himself.
Okay, but what are you authorized to tell us?
I'm authorized to tell you to shut up.
Oh, you earned that burn.
Oh, I'm not burned. Trust me. I'm preparing. Yeah, that's fine for now. And I'm just gonna look at him.
You have a steely-eyed contest. Neither
Yeah,
of you willing to
and I'm
play.
not trying to. Just so you know, I'm not trying to stare him down. I'm just watching him. I want to observe him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then give me a recon roll.
Okay. And help me understand. Well, tell me later then. All right, recon.
Make it 3D.
Okay. Recon. Is that intelligence?
Intelligence or education, either one.
Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Bit of information that you can gather just from observing this guy is he is kind of fingering that gun. He's holding it in such a way as to make you think that he's unfamiliar with it. It's something new. It does not appear to be local construction.
Okay.
You would say you've never seen a weapon quite like this, but from the descriptions that you've had, you think it might be Jordani, just from the styling.
Okay.
So then a few minutes, maybe it takes you 20 minutes of driving, and you eventually arrive at what looks like a commercial district, the kind of prefab construction, everything looking all the same. And they hustle you into a small office complex and sit you down in a conference room. And at one end of the table, there's this guy. He's got kind of lank hair covering one eye. He's got his feet kicked up on the table. And the guy gives him a salute and says, "Colonel Mylene, we brought the aliens." So he's looks really relaxed and kind of. It doesn't look like a put on. He seems like he's a really competent kind of fellow, and he says, "I apologize for the rough treatment, but I understand you are not currently Imperial agents, but you've worked for them in the past. Now, we've got a little something going on here that we didn't want any interference with. So if you don't mind, you're going to be our guests for 3-4 weeks, perhaps."
Are you going to pay our extended docking fees?
I don't think your docking fees are going to be anything that you need to worry about.
So I take that as a yes. Good.
I'm not as reassured by that answer. Yes, apparently, yes.
Is there any chance that we can get these cuffs off us?
Lieutenant, why don't you make double sure, search these fellows? Pardon me, and lady. And so they turn out your pockets and they find the hidden knife that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ladies, sorry, I forgot there were two of you. Find the hidden knife, and they take your briefcase, give it a once over, but they don't try to break into it or anything. And he says, "All right, take the cuffs off of them. I got to warn you, I've got more than enough soldiers here to pile all over you. So don't get too eager."
Quick question, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the word alien. So we are humanoid. Are we not humanoid?
They're all human also.
Oh, they are.
No, you're all humans.
Oh, all humans. Okay.
But you're not from this planet.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
We're just out of towners.
Alien as in migrants almost is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Just kidding. Yes. Okay. Just kidding.
All right. So, what does Dinah know of the law on this planet? What kind of rights should we demand and stuff like that?
How about you give me an advocate role? See, you are not on your home planet, so make it 4D, which I still think you're probably going to defeat handily. Because that's still maximum of 16, and that's under your 17. So
Wow.
How did you manage?
I exactly made. I rolled 17.
17.
2 6s, and yeah.
6 times 4 is 24, not 16.
Yeah.
All right. So you know pretty much basically what was in your ship's computer as you were landing, which was this planet has a fairly extreme law level where all of these weapons are definitely illegal. Even military personnel aren't allowed to carry their weapons in public.
Right. But are military personnel allowed to randomly detain alien visitors for weeks?
Theoretically, yes, but you also happen to know that this planet is not unified. And based on the way these guys were moving, they seem to be concerned about interference from the local authorities. So you think they're probably from a rival nation.
Okay. What do I think is the best way to approach this situation?
Your training as a lawyer says that you believe you should cooperate with them in whatever way they ask you to. Give them no reason to feel like you're a liability.
Okay. Do I get a sense of what I think their motive is? Is this just a money ransom? Or were they after us specifically, or just any group of aliens?
I don't think that your role was quite high enough to really give you that kind of insight.
Okay.
It's still, you're in the dark about that.
Yeah. All right. Now, we do have some live cargo that will not survive several weeks.
Well, to be honest, I don't think that your cargo is going to be much of your concern either.
Well, see to it that they find a good home.
Well, we'll do what we can. Don't want anybody saying I'd kick a puppy, but we do have our own objectives here, and your cargo may or may not be relevant.
Can you share with us what your objectives are?
No, I don't think so. Actually, if you would like to enter the personals system here at this point, you might be able to get more info out of him.
Yeah. So I do have a bonus to all of my carousing. We're not really to the carousing stage here.
No, not really. I would say that this could go either under query or persuade. Persuade is more if you want to get him to do something. If you're just trying to get information, then query is easier.
Yeah, I think a query is more what she's after here.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be a 2D, and that would be against my social?
No, your target number is determined by the strategy you employ. So you've got the second column there. Enjoyment, discussion, active listening, appeal to, or force of will. And then it tells you the associated target numbers for each of those.
Okay. I'm looking for appeal to.
Okay.
Well, no, let's make a discussion. I just want to keep this even-handed and calm. Just get an exchange of information. Just find out what's happening. Not trying to be confrontational about it. Just trying to keep it professional.
All right. So then if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the tactics. And for discussion, which tactic would you like to choose?
I'm going to go with his authority. Would that multiplier be like my authority over? I'm appealing to his authority. Me as a prisoner being a humble bargaining chip for him.
That'll come under the mods.
Okay.
As an inferiority.
Okay. So yeah, I'll discussing, but based on his authority and my inferiority.
Okay. So that gives us 2 for a target number of 5.
Okay.
And so just roll 2D and try to get under 5.
I did not.
All right. No, I'm sorry, but our specific objectives are classified, not for you to know at this time. But I'm sure it'll all become clear in time.
I'm sure it will once we're sold on the black market or put to death or whatever you have in store.
No, we're not actually interested in you at all, to be honest.
Well, then that's mutual.
Anybody else want to jump in on this?
Yeah, I want to say just like, what do you want us to do for you here? Because you guys are very capable people. Why would you need us?
Well, what I want from you is for you to just sit, stay quiet, don't get rowdy for until we're done with what we're doing here, and then you'll be free to go. Just relax. We've got a couch over there. Take a nap. Your friend there is looking a little worse for wear. Maybe you want to let him lie down.
Okay. And I guess I go sit down.
All right. So while the conversation is going on some of the soldiers are going in and out, and it looks like they're preparing for some kind of move or operation. You can see that the weapons that they have are kind of eclectic, obviously from several different sources. You see a little bit of Imperial weaponry. The ones who are staying in the room are mostly kind of lighter, laser carbines, a couple of slug throwers, pistols. Myelin himself has a heavy laser rifle, Imperial issue, but that's the heaviest weapon that you've seen.
Okay, well, I'm going to say we probably don't want to rush them right this moment. I think at this point I'm just up for waiting and seeing what they do. And attending to Jace and any injuries.
That would be nice, thank you.
All right. As long as an injury was inflicted by 6d of damage or less, first aid may be administered. So roll 2d against twice your medic score.
Okay.
All right, so that's a success. So roll 1d. Nice job. You get back 1 point of your damage there, Jace. The rest of it will have to heal on its own.
I've done all I can do.
We should have asked the colonel for some medicine.
Well, it might look suspicious if we start asking for drugs.
His people are the ones who injured me. I'm pretty sure they could understand why.
Do you want to ask them for some medical help?
Actually, yeah, I'll ask for some drugs.
All right.
And meds and whatever I would need.
Myelin says, that's not unreasonable. I think we've got some supplies around here, medical supplies. And one of his men brings over a med kit with a little bit of better gear than you had on your person.
Can I still have do I still have my medical scanner with me?
You did not specify that you were bringing it with you, but it was pretty high tech, so it's a smallish device. I think you probably might have had it with you.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I would just always be bringing it, unless there's a reason I can't.
So noted. All right, so give me a medic roll at 2D.
I don't actually think I can fail that.
Then good. All right, so you diagnose him. Then give me another one at 3D.
That's how much damage he takes?
No. All right, so you successfully diagnose him, and you think that over the next couple of days he'll probably be much better. So the next time we have any kind of a tussle, Jace, go ahead and add 5 more to your. He'll back up 5 more points.
Yay! It puts me all back to normal.
This is not happening immediately, but assuming that you don't get in a fight right now, this will be your status at the beginning of the next one.
Hey boys, I'm healed. Let's attack everybody and run out of here.
It's time for everybody to get shot. Does anybody else want to try and pry any information out of Myelin?
I want to focus on listening to find out what I can get about him and his command structure, and what else I guess we can, what I can learn from him that might be useful. That would be query active listening, I guess.
No, let's hold off on that since you're not directly engaging with him right now. I want to give other people time to roll chances to roll dice.
Yeah.
Migrant, you got any input?
Let's see. Is there any room for me to sit on that couch?
Sure.
Okay. Am I able to kind of inspect the whole room? Is there kind of an inspection that I can do to get a feel of how many windows, doors, air vents, alarms, sprinkler system?
Sure. Give me a recon roll at 3D.
Okay. Education or intelligence?
Either one.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, so you're not as subtle as you'd hoped, and they very clearly notice you noticing things. And as soon as you do, they start like pulling blinds and getting better positions for fortifying the place and so forth. So you think you've actually managed to make them paranoid enough to make it more secure than it was.
Oh, nice.
But there are 2 exits from this room. They're both the kind of flimsy interior doors. And you remember coming through, the main door was a heavy kind of security door, like this is a secure facility of some kind.
Yep.
But this office is very obviously disused.
Okay.
It's been occupied in the past. You can see the indentations and the slightly cleaner areas where dust didn't settle under furniture and so forth. And the furnishings that are in here don't match each other. Looks like it's been scavenged from wherever they could get stuff.
So like a B movie set?
Pretty much, yeah. There are sprinklers. They seem kind of redundant on a planet where it's always raining, but they are there. No telling whether or not they actually work. And then the ventilation system is doesn't look like it would be big enough for somebody to crawl through.
Do I feel or smell air or something coming out of it?
No, it is not circulating anything right now.
Cool. Thank you.
And with that in mind, it is kind of chilly.
Okay.
And you're all wet.
Nice.
Over the course of the next few hours, you manage to glean a little bit more information. Based on the context clues you get, you guess that these people are from a nation called Ocala. And from the sounds of it, they are attempting to secure the spaceport for some reason. And they're having a little bit of difficulty with it. And Mylene has ordered them that if they don't manage to secure the position within the next 2 hours, that they are ordered to destroy it.
The entire spaceport?
Yes.
And we are in an actual cell, or where are we being kept?
No, you're just in like a conference room.
Okay.
There are 4 people in the room with you right now, including Colonel Mylene. He's communicating with his people by a handheld radio. And over the course of this time of observing them, you would guess that it looks like there's only about actually six soldiers that you've noticed coming in and out of this room.
So this feels a lot like Breakfast Club 2.0. Maybe, sort of.
Yeah. Dibs on Molly Ringwald. Can we talk quietly among ourselves?
Probably. They haven't taken your comm dots away, so you can still, if you're like sub-vocalizing, you can still communicate with each other.
Okay. In case these guys are not, part of the corrupt local government, they might be some kind of separate factionist or something. Do you think our tracking wristbands can be used to send some kind of SOS to the police to let them know where we are and where these guys are? You electronic types?
I think we could try it.
I think you could try it.
And since we're in a conference room here, there are enough, paper clips, little gadgets, batteries, things, slideshow remotes, stuff we could scavenge for parts and maybe work something out.
But how do we know this government's not slightly less corrupt than the last one?
Well, we don't, but if they are holding the spaceport for ransom and intend to blow the entire thing up, it's something that whoever these wristbands report back to sounds like something they might want to stop.
Okay, you got a point there. Let's try to do
so
that.
So when they searched us, I'm sorry.
Actually, I could probably use my medical scanner under the guise of doing some more medical stuff to contact. I want to say I could. Because I
think that would take... Do you have let's see, let me take a look at your skill set, actually.
There might be some kind of equivalent to a medical 911 emergency channel.
Would they have taken our wristbands when they searched us?
Yes, they definitely would have.
Okay.
And in fact, they took them and they gave them to one of the other soldiers. So those are not currently in the room. You don't know if they're on the premises or not.
He probably took him out in the middle of the lake and dropped him out there or something.
Does that include the one that was hidden in a back pocket?
It does not. Migrants is still in Kevin's back pocket.
Yes. Thank you, Jace. You are my hero for this episode. Thank you.
Practical jokes to the rescue.
While we're speaking on these matters of missing things, of things that were taken and things that weren't taken, this is the time we need a radio-controlled ship.
Well, I didn't bring one of those with me.
Wait a minute. Who was that directed at?
Everybody. This proves my point of why we need the ship.
Oh, okay. You said that just
come, shoot out the wall, and rescue us.
Okay, and you said that across comms, did you?
Yes.
Did you? Okay. And I kind of look over at you and I grin without saying anything.
Sure wish we had some grenades.
You know what would have been a really useful place to store grenades?
I'm afraid.
Don't you say migrant's leg. Don't you say migrant's leg.
I don't have to. You said it yourself.
Okay. No barbecue for you, sir.
Yeah. Getting back to the topic at hand, though, to interface the tracking bracelet with the medical scanner, I think would require a 4D electronics.
Ooh, 4D electronics.
Is this something that someone could assist with?
Do I use education?
Yeah, education would probably be.
Okay. I would like to attempt it. May I attempt it?
You may attempt it.
Okay.
Assistance can only be given if somebody else has the actual electronic skill. The jack of trade skill won't work.
Does anybody have any luck they want to give me? Just kidding.
Sure, I do, but I don't know if that'll work.
All right. So 4D on electronics, Brian?
Yep.
Okay.
Luckily, I'll find an electronics repair kit that they haven't confiscated in a drawer.
Oh, formidable. Crap, I forgot that. This is going to be fun.
Oh, darn close.
All right, so you do not manage to get a working transmitter out of this, but on the plus side, you didn't damage either the tracking device or the medical scanner.
That's a major plus. Y'all are going to pay me back if you broke it.
Yes. Even though it's a minus, it is a major plus. You're right.
And one of the soldiers sees you fiddling with something, comes over and takes the bracelet away and takes it out of the room.
Dude, that's my fidget device.
Handed down for generations. But on the plus side, it did take a soldier out of the room, too.
And I would say that the fiddling with the electronics took you about 45 minutes before it became impossible anymore. So you've got a little bit more than an hour before Mylene's deadline on the spaceport.
Okay. Brian, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that bracelet, would we understand that bracelet would be active at all?
In what way? What do you mean?
So is it sending any kind of signal out or receiving any kind of signal in at any level?
Assume that it was always transmitting because its purpose was to keep track of off-world visitors.
Gotcha.
Oh, and based on the more conversation, you think that's probably how these guys found you. They had somehow infiltrated or hacked that system.
Okay.
Yep. But that also means that when the normal police come and hear about the diner shootout, knowing there were some aliens involved, then they find, comparing with the GPS history of the trackers, they all were there, then they all were taken to some other place, and one kept transmitting for a bit longer than the rest before it shut off. So if the trackers work like that, they might have a good idea where we are.
They might.
Yep.
I see you rolled your luck.
Yeah, they might.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I hadn't...
Yeah, you don't expect the players to hope for a police rescue. Doesn't come up in a lot of games.
Well, especially these players.
Yeah.
Usually on the other side of the police action.
Right.
Yeah, we're the ones who keep the police in business often.
Okay, so how should I deal with that interesting luck roll? Okay, so about 30 minutes after the failed attempt to contact the authorities with the bracelet, Mylene's radio starts squawking and they get in a big conversation. And apparently things are not going well at the spaceport. And one of his men says, "They found you. They're on your way. You got to evacuate now." And so they start grabbing their guns and gear, and they're getting ready to hightail it out of there. And Myelene just gives a glance back at you and shakes his head, kind of in disappointment or resignation.
But does not shoot us.
Does not shoot you.
If you need an attorney, let me know.
That gets a chuckle out of him at least, and he kind of gives you a finger gun salute. And they clear out. A few minutes later, you start hearing sirens. The authorities arriving.
So do we want to be investigated by the police here, or do we want to head out while we can? Since all of our tracking bracelets are gone, and we are free to move on our business.
Yeah, the trick is just other transportation, right? We have to move.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so it's easy enough to find your way out of the building, and you find yourself in the...
and find our stuff before we leave?
Yeah, they left all your stuff behind.
Okay.
Even the steak knife.
Well, I should take it with me. It's got my fingerprints on it.
So you find yourself in this commercial office park. It's abandoned. There's no activity here, and the soldiers have taken that van with them. The sirens are getting closer.
Do we find a really good place to hide, or do we get out? What do we do, guys?
Are we the fall team?
Well, I'm going to guess that the direction the sirens are coming from is more towards the center of town, which is probably closer to the spaceport.
So how do we casually get to a spot where we can just kind of walk on by?
It looks like there is some actual active businesses. There's like a shopping center across a field and a road nearby. If you could get over there without being spotted by the authorities, then you might be able to blend in with the shoppers.
Okay.
Sounds like a good bet. We came here for shopping anyway.
Yep. I need to pick up a new pair of shoes, so let's go.
I'm here to buy an umbrella.
I think somebody needs to give me a stealth roll for the entire group, and we'll make it 4D because you don't really have much in the way of cover.
Yeah, I think this isn't my strong suit.
Stealth. Where do we find stealth?
Could luck help us with that?
Only if the roll fails.
Okay.
It looks to me like Kevin may have the highest stealth.
Would recon work for that?
Recon is not really.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could make a case for it.
If we had a good attorney?
And I think you could roll this with intelligence, Kevin.
Oh, well, that's handy. I'm like, guys, don't just take off those tap shoes. What? That was difficult?
No, hide behind.
No, not behind each other.
No, dressing up like a shrub only works in Looney Tunes cartoons.
I was going to dress up like a wavy, wacky arms guy.
You mean the Emperor?
Obviously, I belong to the shopping center.
What was the difficulty again?
4 dice. Formidable.
Ooh.
Nice. Kevin manages to get you across the field and across the road, hiding in a ditch as the ground cars go by. And you get over into this shopping center, muddy and wet, but out of the range of police interference.
Right, in the shopping center, then into a bathroom first, trying to rub most of the mud off of us, so we look like we might kind of belong in a shopping center.
All right.
What's the tech on this world again?
Tech level 11.
I bet they just have walk-in showers that just do 10 seconds and you're clean.
Yeah, like the car wash dry cleaners.
Right, and they've got some like hydrophobic spray-on stuff. You could kind of get sprayed, and all the water just kind of falls off.
Yeah, the anti-water force fields. They invented that before the wheel here.
It's like Rain-X for people. I am amazed at your ability to dodge the entire plot all the time.
What can I say?
It's a gift.
I'm just trying to figure out whether to be happy or sad. I don't know. I don't know what to feel.
Well, you're not getting any closer to your objectives this way.
Okay.
No. You said that.
But we are getting.
We're not getting any closer to your objectives.
No, your objectives, the stated goals of the group.
We are allowed to change our minds.
Yeah, I vote for the not kidnapping.
Okay, so while you're in this this shopping center, a public service announcement comes on telling you that there has been a terrorist action. Authorities suspect that has been perpetrated by Ocala nationals, and just some background material that the newscasters give and everything streaming to your devices and so forth, is that Ocala is an anti-imperial political system. They're trying to secede from the Imperium.
So the browncoats.
In a sense, yeah. Apparently, they've been provided with materials and weapons beyond what they should have been able to field, and authorities are looking for a small cell of like a commando raiding team that is suspected of having attacked the starport and causing a great deal of damage there. However, the pictures they're showing aren't showing like cratered ruins, but just like several places where the buildings are on fire and emergency response teams are already there putting them out.
So might this be a good time to get back to our ship, make sure everything's okay?
Yes.
All right. So from here, and you've still got plenty of credits in your personal accounts. You managed to hire some transportation to get you back to the spaceport. And once you get there, the Port Authority officials are concerned, and they tell you that they suspected that you, among several other visiting travelers, had been abducted, and they're very glad to see that you had managed to get away. And due to the increasingly volatile situation here, they recommend that you leave the planet as quickly as you can, and they have moved your resupply schedule up, but they don't have time to refuel you. You're going to have to scoop your fuel from the gas giant in the system.
That sounds good to me. We'll get back out to space, get away from the kidnappers. We do appreciate the efficiency of your police department here and of your tracking bracelets. They saved our lives.
Well, I sure wish that it hadn't come down to this, and I sure wish that we'd been paying closer attention to those transmitters, but there was some kind of interference. We think that the terrorists must have co-opted our system or something, and well, I'm terribly sorry. But I'm glad you're all safe, and hopefully we'll find all these other people that have gone missing too.
Yep. Hope so.
All right. So assuming you don't want to engage in any other business on Feri, you leave the planet and make your way to the gas giant to refuel, and then on to Beck's world in 2 weeks.
See, now we're back on the plot.
Are you, though? Have you picked up any of the breadcrumbs that I've been dropping?
And there's something happening with the sword worlders. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the connection is. And I don't know how we best get involved with our social roles going the way they did this go around.
Yep. I mean, I picked up a couple of breadcrumbs, but I thought I better put them back because I didn't want everybody to get lost. So
Well, I'm going to recap a few bits and pieces that I had hoped you might have been putting together by now. You have a cache of military-grade weapons that had been left behind by smugglers in Lausy. You visited a deep space refueling depot that the Imperium was apparently not aware of, that had a robot guarding some kind of cargo that you didn't investigate. You have now encountered a rebel faction with weapons from off-world.
But not high-tech weapons.
Well, they were higher. They were, I guess, slightly higher tech than the local ones, but you did see a Imperial issue heavy laser rifle there, as well as weapons from the Jodani consulate and the Sword Worlds, neither of which are terribly easy to come by within Imperial jurisdictions.
Okay.
And you're looking for weapon smugglers.
Wait, we are the weapon smugglers.
Oh, I see.
I'm merely suggesting that when I throw weapon smuggling at you repeatedly and you're looking for weapon smugglers, maybe at some point you want to chase down one of those leads.
But we are the weapon smugglers.
We should stop us then.
Yes, we should.
Alternative.
And give ourselves a very stern talking to, because next thing you know we're going to do is take some invasive species from one planet and sell it on another planet for profit.
Wait. No, we're going to sell all of this stuff we have.
For a profit.
The drugs.
Drugs, weapons, invasive species.
Well, we need the weapons to arm the invasive species.
Wait a minute. They have arms?
That's what the trunks are for.
Oh, yes. Okay, Brian, just have grace, please. We're trying.
All right. I just don't want to be playing this still in 4 years. Thanks for listening. This has been Hard Traveling Geeks, presented by Geek at Arms. As always, you can find more actual play experiences and episodes of the Geek at Arms podcast at geekatarms.com.